welcome back. Finally, we're going to take a look at the order of operations forever. Order of ops. Now we're doing a lot of abbreviation, as you can see. But this will be your forever order of operations. That was a mouthful. Forever order of operations. Your adult units may remember this one. I remember this one from my childhood. I did not have a Boone Practices Math Always. But in the future, they are going to basically assume that you understand that all grouping symbols are used relatively the same. So they're going to start off with parentheses. You'll know by then parentheses and brackets and all that stuff. But the next thing is called exponents. All right. So parentheses, of course, you kind of already know that. Exponents, something you may have seen before. Sometimes you see a number with a small number up top. That small number up top is called an exponent. And I need to spell that right. Exponent. Exponent. All right. So when you learn that, after you do everything in grouping symbols, you'll move to exponents. After that, you can multiply and divide. Still, it's one step from left to right. And then, of course, you add and then, subtract. I spelled sus. Subtract. There we go. Subtract. We add and then we subtract. We do those together in one step from left to right as well. This is called Pemdas. All right. And Pemdas is the one that most adults remember. And they might have gotten taught in many different ways. But I remember it as please excuse my dear, what's a D? Dear Aunt Sally. I don't know what she did, but they said, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. PEMDAS. So, that's kind of the way that adults will remember, or you will remember in middle school when you learn about exponents. So, really quick, let me show you how this works. Let's say that you have a problem like this. In the past, you might have thought that the first thing that you would do is add 2 plus 3. But now, we know with our order of operations that the first thing that we would do is multiply and divide. So even though multiplication and division is over here, the first thing you're going to do is multiply and divide. So the actual answer to this is 14. If you added 2 plus 3 first, then you would get 5 times 4, which is 20, and that would be incorrect. So the order of operations helps us to get this correct. Now, grouping symbols change the way that we do things as far as order goes. So let's say that I have parentheses on my numbers, 2 plus 3. What that means is 2 plus 3 must be done first. If I do it in the order of brackets, parentheses, multiplication and division, and then addition and subtraction, the first step is whatever is in parentheses, even if it's not multiplication. So 2 plus 3 is 5, and then the parentheses can come off. Now I have 5 times 4, and that makes the answer 20. So depending on the grouping symbols, you will end up with a different answer in your snow cone